up, guys? It's me, Big Dave, and today we're doing another Raid Shadow Legends video. And specifically, we're going over Curse City on this rotation, the 7th of October 2024. So, I'll go over the rotation. I won't go over all of it, but I'll go over the choke points, the bosses, and the tough rooms here. What you can use, the options you've got. Also going over if I'm able to do it or not, which is we'll see in a second. And then, so we'll just get stuck into it. And then we'll go over the rooms and figure it out together. So we'll start with the obvious ones, the choke points. So we'll start with S4. Again, Void. I think it's always Void, one of these is. So Undead, Shadowkin, Sylvan Watchers. So your options are, from a free-to-play standpoint, you've got Emic, who is a fusion. You've also got Nier and Gembo, who were guarantees at some point in the last year. Jinro the Stalk, if you've managed to get that far, into Doom Tower, you're probably comfortably doing this. But you've got him. You've also got Jingwan, who's also a shout here. Obviously, Sifi is a shout here. Other options, you've got Vlad, Constantine. No, we can't use Constantine here. Vlad, Necrit. Who else is another option off the top of my head? Little Miss Annie is another option here. You've also got Alil is another option. The Lifebraid chick from the Sylvan Watches is also used here. There's a couple of options here. But again, it's Void. Pretty self-explanatory with the Void stuff. Like Vlad, Emic, and Nia and Gembo were effectively guarantees and logins, or guaranteed infusions. So, yeah, if you've got them, this should be fairly self-explanatory. You don't need double Sifi. I know it looks a bit like overkill. You've also got a Boro, who's really good here, because obviously she's gonna, as long as she's under Veil, she'll AOE decrease defense on the A1. So yeah, that's another option here, or put her in a stun set. So yeah, you've got options here, but it's Void. You know, I try not to do these, but these ones are pretty self-explanatory if you pull Voids. If you haven't, you're probably going to struggle here. Again, there are some rare options here, like Fnatic is half decent. I think he has an AoE. Again, a Boro, yeah. So if you need any help, just leave a comment in the comment section for these ones. We'll go through the bosses and just work our way up. So this one, I don't run decreased speed here, but I might run Kimmy. For me personally, but the options here are quite a lot. Kyoko's decent here because she's tanky and she'll keep your team alive. You've also got Duchess, who's also tanky, who keep your team alive. You've also got Drekthar, who plays his HP burn. He's wrong affinity here, but the boss has to hit him, so you'll get the HP burn. But I run Shinaki here. Again, puts on decreased stat, decreased defense, he puts on HP burn. But I run Helikath here. Like, Helikath is an option. Another option is Godseeker and Neri to keep a team alive. Kimmy is another option. Mordecai is an option here because he places. Obviously, not Achak. Yeah, it's not Achak. Akoth. The one, as you can see on my screen there. Like, is my head blocking him? Yeah, he's sort of, where is he? Yeah, he's sort of just up there. Just up there. Yeah, just up there. So there's somewhere, yeah. So, yeah. So, he's an option. Deacon, again, right affinity. But if you can get magic champs in here, can you use any magic here? Kaimar's an option. Kimmy's an option, decreased speed. So, yeah, Kimmy's definitely an option. So, yeah, a couple of options here. Flying Twins. Again, from a free-to-play standpoint, Tanix, I think, could be used as well, because she does decrease speed. Another option. Have I got her? I probably have. She's probably way down here someplace. No. Although I didn't see her. Light Swan. No, I can't see her. Perhaps maybe she's not then. Okay. So these are, yeah. So I use Mikage, which is a little bit overkill, but it is what it is. So just magic. But if you've got an unkillable champ, that's what I would use here, to be honest. And all decreased speed, which you get from Kimmy and a few others. So, yeah, so Iron Twins. We'll do S6. Again, I won't go into great detail here, but the hard carries here are Creighton and Dr. Pierce. Your options here are to go. You can even use Gaelic here, to be honest. As long as you got decreased defense, which you'll get from Dr. Pierce, I'll probably do this. Or maybe even this. Yeah, because he reses, I think, and he brings the increased defense, so he's kind of nice here, and he's going to help Dr. Pierce. So, yeah, we good. So, yeah, control with Creighton. Put Taragi in a both safe. We've got Taragi. Lockgreen can be used. Charney can be used. Kellen the Shrike can be used here too. Pretty good. Hits pretty hard. I'm getting around to booking mine eventually because I want to try and use them for bosses, but we'll see. Not for actual bosses, but for bosses in Curse City where she appears. So yeah, that's S6. We'll go S7. It told me I did this one. I can't remember if I did, but Thylesia is a big carry here. Obviously with Rector Drath. Doom Priest. I would use Sepulchre Sentinel if you can here because of the Torments on the last wave. So you don't get debuffed. And obviously you don't want to get what's it called? Stunned or provoked by Morley or Godfrey when they go, if they take a turn. Yeah, I might end up using Sepulchre Sentinel here. But I'm pretty sure once I tanked this, because I couldn't be asked to put Sepulchre Sentinel good gear, I just tanked it. I think I just went all out and tried to kill it really quickly. So yeah. But definitely Sepulchre Sentinel's a decent shout here. Obviously, Rector Drath. Basilisk, I'm probably going to end up doing something like this. Maybe even something like this. Yeah, maybe even something like that. Oh, no, not that. That. For the cleanse, and yeah. So that's a decent option. You've also got Firegun's an option here. Rearguard is an option. Aox brings decreased attack if you need it here. If you want to use that here, yeah, so that's an option. So, yeah, that's S7. S8, everyone's favourite. This one's a little bit more awkward. Again, I got Brogni built for damage now because I don't use him for anything other than this now. Except for Faction Wars, and I find that A2 hits pretty hard. So he puts on a nice big juicy shield, and then he extends it if he does damage, so yeah. But the big carry here is probably Venomage, Ugo, and Brogni. Claude's pretty much in there for the increased accuracy, just in case you run a little bit low, and Jarek's job is just to basically tank. Yeah, put him in like Guardian or just tanky gear, put his ally attack on, don't give him crit damage, and then you should be golden this one. But you're going to have to put somebody in damage because, yeah, I think this one can be a bit rough. You need some damage, so Brogni and damage would be the way I would go if you've got Brogni. You can also use a Via here in a stun set if you need to. Cornelia for the sleep. Yeah, you need someone with damage here. So I would say Brogni if you've got him. I could even go as far as you could put Uko in damage. I've got a little bit of damage now for my Hydra team, and she hits decently hard. So yeah, decent shout. Again, very specific. There's not many Legos in this one that I can remember of. So yeah, but a decent one, decent room. So we'll look at this boss. So here I use Pythion. I won't go into overall detail, but Pythion with high HP. Preferably, you can put somebody in a bolster set here if you wanted to, like maybe Urigrim, possibly, or even Pythion himself, if you wanted to. That's what I'll probably end up doing here. I'll probably take out Shamrock and probably put in, don't know, who's tanky here? Who's HP based? Like Grunch could be a shout here. Broadma in a bolster set. You know, there's a couple of options here, you know. You don't need damage here, you just need HP burn. Don't worry about damage, because this enemy max HP is the way to go here, and there's not many I can think of that do enemy max HP in here. Again, Cupidus, is Cupidus here? Is Cupidus here? He should be, shouldn't he? Am I just not seeing him? Oh, there he is, yeah. Cupidus is a decent shout here. I could even use Draco if you needed to, you know, if you want to get decreased defense out. But again, there's not many enemy max HP nukers in these three factions, so yeah, because it doesn't quite cover Septimus, unfortunately. So I would go this way: Pythion with high HP or bolster set, so he survives, or at least survives the first hit. Yeah. All right, and then what have we got next? So we're going to look at S16. So again, Void, Dark Elf. Sylvan Watchers and Bannerlords. Again, you've got two champs you get from the game, which is obviously Mithrala and Lydia. So you get Lydia from Faction Wars, you get Mithrala from Hydra when you first do it. Obviously, Emic is a fusion. You've also got Nia, who was guaranteed at some point. You've got Coldheart. You don't need Taras. Coldheart can perfectly do that job. You've also got Visix, who's also a login. You can use her if you don't have what's his name, Emic, just to control. Emic's here to control, basically, to control when they try and A1 you and put on unkillable. And in this case, in my case, so that Taras can do damage, but Visix can do a perfectly good job. Sylar can also do a job here. Like you could put her in damage. Madame Ceres can do a job here. At some point, I'm going to try to use Gwyneth when I get her on the book. Like, can I use her in this one? I don't think I can. No, she's magic, and she's just going to use her here. But yeah, a couple of options like Coldheart can do a job. Madame Ceres, Ursula can do a job. But you've got if you've played the game long enough, you've got Mithrala and you've got Lydia. So those two should help you carry through this one. You know, with their shields, their decreased defense, the mitigation damage you get from her shield. So yeah, this one's fairly self-explanatory. We'll have a look at Tainted Firearm, so the hard Fire Knight. This one's a little bit more awkward as ally attackers are hard to come by here. But the ally attacker here is, I'm going to say it's Lanarkist, but I could be wrong. I think Lanarkist can be used here. Is it Lanarkist that you can use for ally attack? She's an option if you've got her. Obviously Coldheart for the heal reduction. I think here I run Alua in Relentless because I didn't have quite enough hits and I wasn't quite fast enough, but I'll re-gear this so it's faster this time. And I've obviously added more accuracy and speed into this now over the last couple of months since this one was up last. So this one should be a little bit better. But I will do a guide on this one, considering that I'm using effectively a champ you get from the game and 2 rares for this one. But I will do a guide on this. Other options, Kaimar. Kaimar, if you can get the shield down. And then he would reset, boost you, and then you can double hit with Cold Hearts if you get the shield down. But again, they'd have to be fast. So I'm going to re-gear these to be faster. So about 260, 250, 260. And then Kaimar could then come in as an option instead of Mithrala. And then we can then double hit, double boost and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, that's what I might end up doing here, but we'll see. But this is what I use initially, but I think Kaimar could help a little bit more here because if I get the shield down, I can speed them up enough to go again. We can double hit on the Heartseekers. At least that's the plan anyway, so we'll see. So there'll be a video on this one. So yeah. And then we'll have a look at S14. According to this one, I've done this one. I can't remember doing this one, but again, you're going to need Husk to go first. I'm probably going to take him out and run that instead. Like you can put, what I might do is re-gear Basilisk and put him in a stun set. So Nazana and him in a stun set. But we've also got stuns in you, and we've got 4 people. You got 3 people who stun now. So someone in a stun set, someone that definitely stuns, and someone that stuns on an AoE. So that's what I end up doing here, and then using Candorthorn to whittle them. So that'll be my plan here. Double stun, get him to pop out his decreased defense when I get the stuns out, and then yeah, that'll be the plan. Other options here, you probably need Nazana here, to be honest, in a stun set, because she's all AoE, and she also keeps your team alive, but it's hard to keep them alive here, because there's 3 damage dealers in here, so yeah, this one's going to be awkward. If you've got Fushan, I would use him, and his aura's going to really help here. Husk, double Husk would also be another option here if you've got 2 of them. Like, I would probably not, if you've got 2 Husks, I would not use the Basilisk. I would probably go double Husk if you've got Husk here, to 2 of them, or double Nazana and double stun set. But again, Fushan's going to come in quite handy here, because as you've probably seen, there's a lot of magic here. So this one's not too bad. Again, I will do a vid on this. So, but I'm gotta get Nazana through Masteries, and I gotta get Candrathon through Masteries. And then I'll have another go at this one. Because this one means more because of the remnants, so I get more of them. So yeah, so that's S14. Right. This is the one that's probably going to stop me, if I'm honest. So S19 is by far one of the hardest ones. Yeah, it's I don't have damage, and before you ask, it's Samson. It's Samson and Snick Track. So you got Samson, Snick Track, and there's somebody I know I'm missing on. There's probably somebody else that I'm completely missing. I'm probably completely butchered. I can't remember who they are. But like Samson is an absolute must here, and I don't have him. As you can see, I've got one of the champs you need, or two of them. I have Padraig and Gnarlhorn. They're your control, effectively, and you're healing. Because Padraig, you build him with resistance, and you just get him healing, and he heals everyone here. But the problem I've got here is no damage. So I'm probably not doing this one. And as you can see, look what I'm up against. You know, the problem here is, without question, is Jingwon on the last wave, and then I think it's Taras on the first wave. It's absolutely horrendous. And you don't have decreased defense here. This one is. I'm pretty sure it's Samson. It might even be a mythical for this one. I'm pretty sure it's Samson. I'm pretty sure you'll tell me in the comment sections which ones I'm missing. But this one probably doesn't get done. And let's be honest, Samson is so specific to pull. Again, I was hoping for a little bit of luck, and I didn't get it here. This is the one that I think this was a 50-50, and it's fallen the wrong way. So it looks like now it's going to be on to the next rotation. So I might not push it purely because of this one, because there's no way I'm doing this. Not without. This one is so champ specific. Could I do it with two Gnarlhorns? And somebody else in damage? Like, does anybody actually damage you? You know, we don't have decreased defense. And we don't have, like, S tier damage. So, you need full control and whittle. And, yeah, this one's not happening. I think Ragash. Yeah, that's the other one, Ragash. Yeah, that's the other one. There you go. Knew I'd remember. Yeah, it's good old Ragash. So, yeah, good luck with that one. Yeah, and then bolster sets and all that kind of good stuff. And I don't have either of them, so this one's probably not getting done. So yeah, so this one's out for me. But again, Ragash, Samson are probably. Let me have a quick look. HP support. Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look at this one, because this one is a bit tough. Right, HP support Skinwalker. HP support. So you've got he's defense. Loraka. Snick Track, Samson. The other one was Sylvan Watchers, wasn't it? Sylvan Watchers. Yeah. Lady Irith and Padraig, yeah. Okay. What's the other options down here? Yeah, there's not many. Wyrennen and On. Yeah, that's not happening, is it? What was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was now. Gnarlhorn. Got me thinking what the other one was now. I can't remember what it actually was. Snick Track. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't remember like a sieve. Let's go back to it. It pulls me all the way down here again. Nice. Right, that one. Oh, Lizard. Okay, let's have a look at Lizard. Oh, that's who it is. It's Nekmothar. Yeah, it's Nekmothar. Yeah, it's Lizard, isn't it? Nekmothar and Crockmore. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's how you get through it. Nekmo. Like you put Nekmo in damage or stun. Crockmore hits pretty hard. It also steals buffs too. Yeah. Still no decreased defense though. And you also got Vergamkar, who provokes too. Who's the other options here? Delaja. Yeah. No. Yeah, the Taurus is NGD here, to be fair. So, yeah, this one's probably a nice easy miss for me. Let's go back to it. Right. Okay. So what else have we got? So S21, again Void. There's a couple of logins in here. So you got Arbiters in your Reliquary, Godseeker, was a guaranteed at some point. If you've pulled a couple of the epics here, this one should be fairly self-explanatory. Like if you've got Arbiter, it should help, to be honest. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory on that one. And I'll do the bosses last. So this one is HP and defense. So your options here, pretty much, I think I get Umbral to go first. Umbral goes first, and then provokes everybody. Or you could even do something along the lines of Tyrell goes first. Or you could get Newt to go first and turn down the other Newt. But yeah, you will be able to do that. Or you could just go Tyrell straight into Magnar, so same speed, or the one speed behind is another way of doing this. I think I use Umbral straight into the provoke, and then build no one with resistance, or give her like 600 accuracy in order for it to work. Other options here, Tormin. Get Tormin to go first and provoke everybody. But I think Newt comes in really clutch here. The trick here is get rid of the dragon and then start focusing on the Dark Fae. Yeah, I've done this one. It's because Magnar and Tyrell and Newt. Well, Newt and Tyrell together, you control the boss and turn it down. Because obviously they both have turn meat to fill. You've also got Armiga as a decent shout here. If you don't have a Tyrell, like Armiga's a decent shout. What else? Other options have you got here? You've got Helikath. Don't really want to use Helikath because he's defense based, but somebody that can control straight off the bat is basically what you need here. And then you whittle down the dragon, and then get someone to put block buffs up, so you don't get. That's why Grizzled Jarl is here. Other options, Tatura, but again, got to factor in that when she flips, you don't want that person being the tanky one, because then you got to take them out. So you also got to remember that when you do this one because of her. But this one's Morag is another shout here. With her ally attack, could be a decent shout. You could even get her to go first. But again, you're then reliant upon somebody killing the fastest person on the other. They are Morag, so I would probably go Umbral first. So, but I would do a guide on this one, purely because it's a little bit awkward, and I know people get stuck on these. Okay, so and then the last one, like this one, definitely doing a vid on, purely because it's quite awkward. Like I've had a lot of re-gearing done here. My Drekthar, I'm re-gearing him. I want him a bit faster because I've now managed to get a 5-star Brimstone Blessing on him. So I want him faster so that lands more and I can use it more in content, like the Ice Spider, which I know he's good at. So that's my plan for old Drekthar. So resistance, accuracy, and probably regen now. That's where I might start going with him. Get him quite tanky, pretty his defense base. I don't want damage out of him anymore because he's giving me Brimstone now, which helps. An HP burn. Other options here, Gronjar for the HP burn. Also Geomancer's huge here for the HP burn. If you need any sustainability here, you've got, like if you want to go decrease defense, I wouldn't recommend it here. Your heal reduction's very limited here, at least on the champs that I've got. So you've got Cantra does it, and I can't think of anyone else off the top of my head that does it here. Woad Painted, but she's Spirit. Yeah, she does it, I think, but she's not here. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah. Right. If you're facing this against that boss with this kind of speed, you're gonna need heal reduction. But again, Mikage is probably another must here, because ally attack here is quite limited. Like I know somebody in my clan has got 2 Mikages, so this should be fairly straightforward. But yeah, that's an option. But also you need multi hitters. The reason here being is Drekthar has a triple hitter on the AE1. That's the biggest issue here. There's a lot of single target damage dealers here. Like Candathon could be used here, but he only single hits unless you got buffs on, double hits. So yeah, you're gonna need multi hitters if you're gonna be running Mikage. But this one I have actually done this one. So, but I'm gonna slightly re-gear this one when the re-gear comes around, just to make all of these faster. so to make it possible. So yeah, that's my theory behind it, and then just burn it down, and then heal reduction it with Cantra is the plan. So yeah, that's my plan anyway. So we'll see. Right, so that's pretty much it. If there's any other rooms you want me to go over, 'cause I don't want the video to go stupidly too long, but if there's any other rooms you want me to go over, we'll quickly go over Amius while we're stood here. So this rotation is Demon Spawn, High Elves, Sylvan Watchers, Orcs, and Battlers. If you need me to do a video on this, I can. But the problem with this is it's very champ specific with the kind of champs you use, what you need to use. Like a Reza is pretty much always needed here because he hits so hard, or you run decreased attack. Now, the saving grace here, Duck the Pierced, attack. So, and Mythical's a good when he flips, because my Mythical goes into an HP form in her second form, and she's got 4 stars. So the only person that dies here is normally Artak. This one's quite tanky. I kind of like this one. It's one of my favorites, this one. So yeah, do this one pretty quickly. So yeah, if there's anything else you want me to go over, I will. If there's any champs you want me to use, or like here, you can. Oh, just remember, you can also use Rathalos here if you don't have Taras. He's a pretty much a like for like replacement for Taras here because of the HP burn, and you will be putting it on at some point, and you'll have decreased defense and decreased attack here with Duck the Pierce if you're using Duck the Pierce. Another option is Stagnite. Another option for this one. So yeah. Again, I want to thank everyone for the weekend. Absolutely amazing show of views on that video. We're trying to keep it going, so we'll just keep pumping out the videos. Try and watch them as often as you can, guys. You know, help me out, like, subscribe, all that kind of good stuff. And thanks for persisting with me. And if there's any room you want me to go over, please leave a comment in the comment section. Add yourself to my Discord if you can, because it helps me tremendously. So then I can just send you direct stuff then, rather than having to send, like, you waiting for YouTube to pop me up in the algorithm, because it probably doesn't. Try and hit the bell notification to put it on all, so it tells you when I post videos, so you can get to watch them and try and get more traction, get more people. The more people to view, the more YouTube pushes it for me. So yeah, at least thank you. Thanks for everyone that watched, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So that's me, Big Dave, out.